What's taken Penn State so long with this coaching search? What do you know what the reason is behind that?
I've heard rumors. One of the rumor is that a prominent agent blocked all of his coaches from
Yeah.
interviewing for it. And so the field wasn't quite as big as Penn State was. And I think the other is that they had their eye on a couple of assistants that they were enamored with, and those assistants are with teams that are still currently involved in the playoffs, just like Kalani is at BYU, and that'll be interesting. I mean, that would be a a big change, from BYU to Penn State. That sometimes fit means everything. That would be one to watch. I'd be interested in watching that the next 3 years. Would you not?
Yeah, I would be very. I mean, as a guy again from the Philly area, I
Yeah,
not to say he couldn't get it done, but there's a
correct.
little bit of a disconnect in some of the guys he'll be sitting down with.
I actually think Utah. I mean, I actually think BYU and SMU and Notre Dame have some advantages in their new system. They should have enough money to play the transfer game and the portal game, and BYU is not a bad place to be coaching at right now. But the allure of Penn State's not bad.
Last question. 36 years for you. You're wrapping it up now. I mean, first of all, thank you for being like on the job and doing just your voice and being piped into my living room for so long has been amazing. Amazing.
Appreciate it.
Truthfully. And I do want to ask you, what has been the thread from a player, ESPN, CBS right now that has been a common thread through the whole journey for you that has allowed you to experience all this great success?
Sure. Honestly, the irony of this is kind of hard to explain. Um, I was I deeply regret my 4 years at Purdue. We were not. I w- I would love to have a do-over. I really would. We had a really good team. I was not mature enough. I was 17 years old when I went to Purdue. Um, there were some coaching changes. We changed offenses. We went to option offenses, and I turned down Notre Dame and Michigan and Alabama to play for Purdue, and I wanted to be the next Mike Phipps, and I didn't handle it well as a young adult. I was a much better player. I feel bad about my teammates. I played with three first-round draft picks and Dave Butts, Otis Armstrong, Daryl Stingley, three second-rounders, Greg Bingham, Gary Rivnak. We were a really good team. If our quarterback, meaning me, would have been a little more committed, we could have gone to the Rose Bowl. We almost went anyway. We had to beat Michigan at Michigan, and we lost 9-7. So that, and then that led to me not being drafted. And I knew I was good enough, so I had to take a trail that was unpleasant through Canada, through the World Football League, playing for basically no money. So I was a grinder the rest of my life, and it's the same way I approach this. So, um, you know that that humbled me and maybe made me what I am now at the same time. And so I don't take anything for granted. I told them when this was my retirement year, I'm going to work just as hard on my last two games that, as I did the national championship. I did two national championships, 18 SEC championships, Army, Navy, obviously, Texas, Oklahoma, every major rivalry game, two Michigan, Ohio State games. I'll work just as hard in the Sun Bowl, which will be my last game. There'll be a lot of opt outs from that game, but Gary Danielson will not opt out from that game.
Gary, man, amazing, dude. They say don't meet your heroes, but come on, bro. It's all good.
Well,
Thank you so much, and thank you for imparting such wisdom today, man.
You got it. Appreciate it. Great questions. Great interview. I enjoyed it. Thank you.
All right, you got it. Gary Danielson, there he goes, a college football legend. And man, what a treat to get a chance to